It is day 3 of Thrill-A-Day for me. My name is Hope. Welcome to Hopefully Here. I am in the process of trying to read through all of my thriller books that I have out from the library. There is a large stack of them, and I'm also hoping to find some good ones because thrillers have been a challenging read for me of late. I just haven't found any that I've really enjoyed, and there have been a couple good ones in the last few videos that I've done, which has been a lovely little surprise. It's been a lovely little surprise for me. So there we have it. And today we are reading, or I am reading, Liv Constantine, the Senator's Wife. And it is, I believe, a political thriller. I know that Liv Constantine wrote Last Mrs. Parrish that I think I read, but I'm not totally sure. It sounds very familiar, but I can't remember what it's about. Either way, I am moving on to this one today, and it seems to be fairly decently sized, 300 pages. I should get through it today, and I will keep you posted about my feelings on this one. Stick around, let's see how it goes. Update number 1. I have made it to chapter 26, page 126, and I am bored. I think I'm wanting more out of this thriller than I'm getting. Right now it's just a lot of character manipulation where you know something is happening but you don't know what is happening because the characters kind of talk about, you know, like the end of every chapter is something like things were happening more quickly than she anticipated, or could she have imagined something, or like something that you know is speaking to what's happening but you don't know exactly what's happening, although I'm pretty sure one of these girls is messing with somebody else's medications. Anyways, it's just one of those thrillers that is building to something, but you don't know what. The problem is the buildup is not thrilling. It's just set up, and I don't really love that, and that's unfortunate. I'm going to read a little bit more, but kind of like the one that I DNF'd yesterday, the You Shouldn't Have Come Here, that nothing had happened in the first 100 pages. I'm at 126 and I feel like nothing has happened. So something's going to need to propel this story forward, or we're going to have yet another DNF on our hands. And I don't really want that. Wish me luck. Well, it's going to be a quick and easy little vlog today because I finished. It is 4:36, so I guess it took me, most of the afternoon to read this book. I plowed through. It's not my favorite, but it's not the worst. It is one of those thrillers where everything really happens at the end of the book, so you're building up to one moment. It's not, fast-paced all the way through with like 0 Days yesterday. I felt like there was action all the way through the book, and that's not the case in this one. And I'm discovering as I read all these thrillers that is something that I don't particularly like in a thriller, where it's just all build up to one big moment. I would rather there be more action through most of the book, or through more of the book. It's also one of those books where you're being led to what you think is a conclusion, but that is in fact not the conclusion of the story, and that's something that happens in thrillers a lot as well, where you think the story has wrapped up, but it keeps going for a little bit longer. And in this case, I personally felt like you could feel where it was going, but that could just be because I've read a lot of thrillers, and there seems to be, again, just this standard way of telling a story that thriller writers tend to use, and this is just one of those ones that I've seen used a lot, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I felt like it wasn't enthralling enough for what it ended up for the payoff of it. The story just wasn't strong enough to hold my attention or keep me really invested all the way through. Now, as I said, I finished the entire book, which is saying something because I am very quick to DNF books, but it's not one that I don't think I would ever really recommend it to anybody. I just found it to be pretty blah, but that's my own personal opinion. So our first finished but kind of not great book of this little series. But there you have it. I am probably going to take a little break from reading tonight because I've read a lot in the last couple of days and chill. Well, and by chill, I mean sit in front of the fan as the heat wave continues in the Seattle area. But that's that. I hope that you enjoyed day 3, and I will see you for day 4 tomorrow. Bye.